It had to come down to this. In the ICC Champions Trophy 2025, we now have a big update when it comes to where the tournament is going to be hosted. Breaking news: reliable sources have told Sports Today that yes, there will be a virtual meeting of the ICC. There is an emergency virtual meeting that is going to be organized on Tuesday, which is 26th of November. And in that, all the boards, including the BCCI and the Pakistan Cricket Board, will be attending. The main agenda for the ICC Champions Trophy emergency meeting is determining the final way how the Champions Trophy is going to be played. Is it going to be played in the hybrid model? Is it going to be moved out of Pakistan? That will be decided on Tuesday, which is November 26. Now, the main agenda for this meeting was called upon, the emergency meeting was called upon for two reasons. One, BCCI has made it aptly clear that it will not go to Pakistan because the government has not given them any kind of clearance to go to Pakistan, citing security threats, citing some intelligence, and a dossier has been submitted wherein the government of India has advised the Indian cricket team to not travel to Pakistan. Already the blind cricket team, the men's blind cricket team, are not traveling to Pakistan for the World Cup, for the blind T20 World Cup, because of directions from the government. And because of this particular situation, the ICC have to organize this emergency meeting because less than 100 days are remaining for the ICC Champions Trophy. Now they will have to finalize the logistics, they will have to finalize the broadcasting, everything. All of that has to be set up in the next couple of weeks and months. And that is why on November 26th, the India versus Pakistan standoff will be decided by the ICC on November 26th. Now, why has this meeting come about? It all began with the timeline that happened about a couple of weeks back. BCCI made it aptly clear that they will not be able to go to Pakistan. They will not be able to send the Indian cricket team to Pakistan after the Indian government advised them to not go there. You have to understand that when it comes to India versus Pakistan, government takes the final decision as to where they can travel. The PCB, Pakistan cricket team, had arrived in India for the ICC World Cup 2023 and everything went smoothly for them. But in the case of India, they have not reciprocated it back by going to Pakistan for the ICC Champions Trophy. Now, Pakistan have made it aptly clear that they are not going to accept the hybrid model. And because of this escalating standoff, the ICC have decided to call an emergency meeting. So on November 26th, you will see the decision finally being made. And because of this current situation, what you have to understand is that three options are on the table. Most likely, hybrid model. Pakistan Cricket Board will be persuaded to go the hybrid model when it comes to India. So all of Pakistan's games and the other teams will happen in Pakistan. India's games is most likely happening in the UAE, mostly in Dubai or Sharjah. These are the venues which has been all but finalized at this stage. Second, the option they will decide is whether to play the tournament entirely out of Pakistan. Same like what they did in the Asia Cup 2022, wherein, yes, we will host it in the UAE, but give Pakistan the hosting rights. That is another option which has been explored. Cancel the tournament, reschedule the tournament entirely. That is the third option which is there. Can India be booted out of the Champions Trophy? That option might not even be considered because without India, there is no ICC event. Without India, there cannot be any kind of a major cricket tournament being held. So because of this current situation, these are the options. Most likely, three options will be presented on the table. Hybrid model, taking the tournament entirely out of Pakistan, and third, but the least likely option, maybe the tournament could get rescheduled because the initial dates are February 19th to March 9th. And after that, from March 14th onwards until May, you got the IPL of 2025. So in this particular way, this is the current situation. Now, this is where we are at this point in time. So India versus Pakistan standoff is going to be decided on November 26th. Most likely, Pakistan Cricket Board will be convinced and ICC will try to convince Pakistan to hold the Champions Trophy in the hybrid model. The second option, which might diminish a bit more, take the tournament entirely out of Pakistan, play it in a neutral venue, but give the hosting rights to them. Third, and least likely to happen, reschedule the entire tournament. That might not happen. So that's why two options among them, hybrid model and taking the tournament somewhere else and giving the hosting rights to Pakistan. These are the two things which is there. Pakistan Cricket Board are insistent they do not want the hybrid model. But looking at the current situation, Pakistan would be tempted that, yes, for economic purposes, let us not shoot ourselves in the foot and ensure that the Champions Trophy goes entirely out of the country. That is one option which they will have. So this is the latest breaking update from the ICC Champions Trophy. So D-Day is November 26th. You will find out whether the ICC Champions Trophy is going to be played in the hybrid model or not. Or will the tournament be played entirely out of Pakistan? November 26th is the day. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. And don't forget to tap that bell icon so that you know when we go live. Bye-bye.